What is up, everyone? Welcome back to episode 3 of Order 66.1 FM. Episode 3, right?
Episode 3.
Episode 3. All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay, so episode 1, you had a sore throat.
Yeah.
Episode 2, I don't know what happened. Episode 2.
Episode 2, our
video,
our audio video is gone.
audio video is gone. Episode 3, you're back again and you have a cold. What's going on with you,
Dude.
Every time.
I'm up and down. Okay, last week I was fine though.
Okay.
I just was I was a little bit off.
Okay.
Like not me, but like the audio and that was an oversight on my part, but.
No, the audio was there. Video wasn't.
Yeah, audio was fine. Yeah.
Oh,
audio actually I was on me too. You also had the audio. You saved the day.
We figured it out. We
Yeah,
figured it out.
yeah.
I hope you guys liked it, but it is what it is. What do you want us to start with?
Before we start anything, I wanted to announce our episode 1 and 2 and episode 3 will all be on Spotify from now on too as well. So we have it available on Spotify, YouTube, and I'm working on getting it on there's a podcast app
Audible?
called Audible, and then that's a book company. And then having it on
Basir is
some
working
other companies, anyways.
very hard off scenes.
But yeah, so we're gonna get it as distributed as we can as possible. We're getting on guest stars as well. As you can see by the title of this episode, we had Batman on.
I hope you guys stick
obviously.
around. We're gonna put it at the end, or where are we putting it?
We'll put it at the end. We'll put it
At the end. So I hope you guys listen to all of it.
Actually, let's put it at the beginning. Let's put it at the beginning.
We'll put it at the beginning.
We'll put it at the beginning.
I like it at the beginning.
So yeah, this is our interview with Batman.
All right, nice to meet you, Downtown Batman.
Hi, nice to meet you too.
Yeah, so I found you on TikTok, right? So I guess the question is, in Gotham we have a Batman, and he has an origin story. Does the Downtown Batman have an origin story?
Not one as fantastical as you might hope to believe.
Sure.
There's very little that separates you from me other than, I suppose, a drive and motivation and willpower to help people. That's about all there is. I saw people in need and I thought this would be a good way to do it.
Fair enough.
Well,
I think one of the things that separates a hero like Batman versus Superman is that Superman is born with powers, right? He's born with responsibility. Versus Batman's like a everyday man, where he takes it upon himself.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's sort of the idea behind the Downtown Batman, is that you don't need superpowers to be a hero. That underneath the costume, I'm the same as you, your dad, your mom, your dentist, your neighbor, your teacher. Any one of you could be wearing the costume and doing what I do, or doing what I do without a costume.
Sure.
I think I have a question for you. So, I mean, I noticed that on your Instagram you said you've been doing this since 2021. So you've been doing it for quite a while now. Would you, I guess you've been more in cahoots with the Greenville Spider-Man. Have you given him any tips as a younger local superhero? How's your relationship been with him?
Yeah, so I met the Greenville Spider-Man for the first time earlier this month. He's been doing real-life superhero work for the past 7 months, I believe.
Sure.
He told me that it was actually me that inspired him to start putting on a costume and helping folks, and that really touched my heart.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But that also gave me a sense of responsibility, so I met up with him and we talked, and I've sort of taken him under my cape as a mentor of sorts to try and show him the best way to be a real-life superhero in today's world. Show him some of the things I've learned the past 4 years.
Of course.
So I grew up in Greenville.
We both grew up in Greenville, actually.
I guess we both grew up in Greenville. I'm guessing maybe you did or did not, but what gap do you feel that law enforcement does not?
Well, I don't do anything that law enforcement does. I'm not a crime fighter or a vigilante.
I see. So what is your objective or your goal or your aspirations?
My mission statement is to help the homeless and fight for human rights.
Okay, I see.
So what that means is if I see people in need, I'm going to help them. If I see somebody trying to oppress someone, I'm going to stop them.
Okay.
Sure. I have a question relating to that. So, have you ever like thought about doing stuff like soup kitchen work and stuff like that? 'Cause I know the Greer Soup Kitchen has a lot of they usually reach out to a lot of organizations and people, including local mosques, churches. Have you ever considered doing some kind of work like that before?
I absolutely have, and I highly encourage anyone listening to go and seek those opportunities out for themselves. What the Downtown Batman strives to do, and that's not me trying to refer to myself in the third person, but with the Downtown Batman project, what I strive to do with it is to fill the gap that those soup kitchens leave. The soup kitchens are able to help the people that can get to them, but the unsheltered, the people that aren't as mobile, the people that are out on the streets and can't get to the soup kitchens, those are the people that I help.
Can you give some examples of how you help them?
Yeah, sure. For the past 4 years, I've been giving food, water, and clothing to anyone on the streets that needs it.
Okay.
I've got bottled water in a cooler to
Okay.
keep it nice and cold. I make turkey and cheese sandwiches that I bring with me.
Okay. Okay.
Awesome. Yes. Yeah.
And I use donations I receive from the public to purchase clothing, brand new socks, underwear, shirts, emergency blankets, and other supplies that the homeless use to
I see.
improve their current situations.
Sure.
Okay.
I have one or two more questions before you go. This is more of just a fictional based question. How much are you familiar with the movies that have been being put out in terms of like the Batman movie that came out like in 2022, and then like the Christian Bale movies and stuff like that? I had a question like, what is your favorite Batman trilogy or series that's come out so far?
That's a good question. To give you a brief rundown, I have seen every episode of every Batman cartoon in the past 30 years.
Yeah.
I've seen every live action movie, every live action Batman film
Sure.
since the Tim Burton ones and
Yeah.
Adam West. And I've read quite a bit of the comics. Not too much.
Sure. Yeah.
Just the classics.
Sure.
Nightfall, Long Halloween, Death in the Family,
Yes. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah.
Killing Joke. The classics is where I've been trying to work my way through. But to answer your question about my favorite film, my favorite live action film for Batman would have to be Batman Forever with Val Kilmer.
Oh, awesome.
I really
yeah.
enjoyed that.
Okay. Okay.
Followed by Robert Pattinson in the 2022 film The Batman.
Sure.
But favorite Batman overall has got to be Kevin Conroy from Batman the Animated
yeah.
Series and Master of the Phantasm.
Oh yeah. Awesome.
Might be some basic
go ahead.
generic answers, but that's just how it is.
No, for sure. Yeah. I mean, I had one more complicated-ish question. I
Sure.
always personally believe that Ben Affleck's Batman was the most comic accurate Batman, but I get a lot of flack from my friends and a boss, my co-host, about that. And some people don't agree with that. They believe Christian Bale is the best and all that kind of stuff. But comic accurately speaking, I believe he's the best in that sense. Do you agree, disagree, or are you in between? What do you think?
Well, when you say comic accurate, are you talking about in overall aspects or?
I believe in overall, like disregarding writing, just talking about the suit, how he acts, his detective work, his fighting skills, his build. I feel like his demeanor as a whole, I feel like it's all very comic accurate, despite the writing being not necessarily great in either of the DCEU movies. That's just my take on it. I was wondering, yeah, in that sense, what do you think?
I see. Well, I won't argue that the suit looks great. I've never been a big fan of the big bulky bat symbol, but the, what do you call it? The material his suit's made of looks great, and I wish we got more suits like it.
Yeah.
I've always been a fan of longer ears versus the short ears that his suit has.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the short ears look kind of dopey, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
I personally don't like Ben Affleck's Batman because his Batman kills people, and
Okay, yeah,
that's the
that's for
one
sure.
thing Batman should never do.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
if you want comic accurate, I think Joel Schumacher really knocked it out of the park with Batman Forever. It's campy, but it's just the right amount of campy.
Right.
Sure.
Because Batman's supposed to be a little goofy. I mean, he's a guy that dresses up like a bat
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
and drives a car called the Batmobile.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
know, he's
So-
very self-aware about what he is and who he is.
Yeah,
and how
yeah.
he's doing it.
Yeah. If you're gonna dress up like a bat, you gotta have fun with it.
Yeah.
And
sure.
no, I don't think Ben Affleck's Batman was very comic accurate in terms of Batman. I think that the suit looked great.
Sure.
I think that some of the action scenes were great. But if you want my opinion on the films themselves and the writing of the character and how they portray Batman, I don't think that they did a very good job of it.
Sure. That completely makes sense for sure. Yeah. Did you have any more questions about?
Yeah. Are we going to see a Batmobile anytime soon?
That's a good question.
Well,
You know, I think
I
it'd be kinda cool
would.
to see. You know, you're downtown one day, you see a Batmobile park up. You know, pull up.
I'd love to, but I'm very protective of my secret identity, and so
Sure.
revealing what kind of car I'm driving around in and with my license plate,
Sure.
I
Yeah.
try to keep that kind of information as close to the chest as I can.
Of course.
Fair,
Of course.
fair.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but I do drive around in a bat kind of car, we'll say.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Sure. So that's pretty awesome. I guess I do have one more question before we let you go. This is a question we've asked on our podcast before in the first episode that we did. What kind of Batman do you want to see in the new DCU movie universe? Would you like to see Pattinson's Batman be incorporated somehow, or would you want to have a new Batman played by someone else, maybe a potential actor in mind? What's your opinions on that?
I don't have an actor in mind at the moment, but
Sure.
I thought Robert Pattinson did a great job playing Bruce Wayne.
Sure,
Well, I think he did a great job playing Batman. We didn't really
Yes.
get to see much of his Bruce Wayne.
I agree. Yeah,
But-
yeah,
I do not think he would mesh well with Corin Sweat's Superman. I don't think
Yeah, I feel
that.
the same way.
I agree as well. Yeah,
The tone and the campiness isn't there. You know, it's a very kind of a
Right.
melodramatic Batman.
yeah,
Whoever James Gunn picks for Batman, I want Batman to be about the same age as Superman,
sure.
and
I think we're going to see
Mhm.
a more fun Batman. That, in my opinion.
I want a fun Batman for
Yeah.
sure. We
Yeah.
need more fun Batman. Let him be goofy a little bit. Have him tell Alfred he's going to get drive through
Yeah.
on the way home.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let him fight Clayface. Let him fight. Let him fight Man Bat.
Yes,
All these
yeah.
fun villains that we never get to see in movies
Yep.
because Batman should not be all about realism like Christopher Nolan's films.
Sure,
The Dark
yeah.
Knight and Batman Begins were great movies, but Batman's about a guy that dresses up like a bat. It's not about how realistic it should be.
Of course, yeah.
Right.
It's about having fun and being campy. He has a giant penny and a dinosaur in his
Yeah.
office. So
Yes, yeah.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Well, I think that's all the questions that we had for you.
if I sound a little different, I am under the weather a little right now. So
Completely
hopefully
understand.
that
I am
doesn't
also.
come
I had a
through.
cold last night, so I'm also a little bit. My voice is gone a little bit too, but yeah, I completely understand. Yeah.
hopefully it's not too distracting.
No.
And hopefully next
Um,
time, we can pick your brain a little bit, and you can make another appearance. I do hope so.
Yeah. Well, appreciate y'all having me on, and let me know if you need anything else from me. All right.
Of course. Thank you so much.
Leave the link to my link tree
Of
and
course. Yes.
wherever this is being posted. I'd appreciate it.
Yes. Of course.
If you need anything else from me, just let me know.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Have a great day. Thank you for meeting us.
Yeah. Take care of yourselves.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, what are your thoughts? Okay, we spoke to Batman for around 15 minutes.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
I think he was a really interesting guy. I mean, he
Okay.
definitely has the right stuff in mind. Like
Yeah.
he wants to do everything for the right reasons. He's not just doing it because like for fame or anything like that.
I will say I was surprised that it felt like it was not a gimmick.
Yeah, no.
Like he has an
has a
actual
passion for it.
mission.
Yeah.
And he has a passion for it, and
Yeah.
he has goals. And I hope you guys see what his goals are
Mm-hmm.
and what his mission statement is. I think that it is valuable for the community, and at the very least, proactive and helpful.
Yeah, no, yeah, I definitely agree. I mean, he's actually doing really good stuff, and it's not like he's not even bringing his identity in. His identity is like completely secret. No one knows who he is, other than probably Greenville Spider-Man probably knows who he is. Which hopefully we can get him on a guest maybe next episode. We'll
Next
see.
episode, huh?
But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, he's doing great things. I wish the best for him. Hopefully we can meet him in downtown. Maybe at one of our episodes we can go do a live action meeting with him one day.
Maybe we'll hand out some food or something.
Yeah. Maybe go to a service event with him. Maybe. I know me at our college I go to, the MSA. We're always looking to get like service events happening and stuff like that. So maybe in the future we'll work with him. But yeah, that was also he's also very knowledgeable about Batman as well. And
Yep.
so that was
really
cool talking
into it,
about that
really
kind of
into the
stuff as well
culture.
too. Yeah.
Absolutely.
He matched my knowledge on it at least. I mean, yeah. Like I feel like I know quite a bit about Batman, but I mean I don't know the most about him. But
I will say,
Yeah.
okay, so the TV show, the old TV show, the live
the
action
one he mentioned. Yeah.
those are kind of good.
They are
I'll
very
be
good.
honest,
They're very good.
They're kind of good.
They're very good.
The
It's
writing,
not all about movies. It's
the
about,
writing,
Yeah.
it's actually tight because they
Yes.
make it work, and they make it work without making it look stupid.
Exactly. And
it's
that's the
surprising.
beauty of a TV show. A TV show you can do so much more than a movie.
And
You know.
because if you look at it, it's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know, like Joker, he's a clown in
Yeah.
that show. But they make it work, and they make it work in a way that everyone looks semi-competent, and it's fun for everybody.
Yeah. No. For sure. I mean, even for kids are not like, oh, it's too serious. Like I'm scared of it. Like kids are enjoying it as well too, and adults can enjoy it.
I will say Joker's makeup is kind of
Yeah.
out there.
A little bit. Yeah. It's not as bad as Absolute Batman. Have you seen Absolute Batman?
That's not even Joker.
I know it's like a freaking
That's like a lizard
zombie,
man.
bro. Yeah, it's a lizard man basically at that point. All the characters in that series are
Okay,
like,
so what's
messed up.
happening with Absolute Batman? Has something to do
I'm
with?
lost on it. I haven't read any comics for it. I haven't dived over. That's the one series I haven't gotten into.
Is this a new run?
It's very new. Okay. They just introduced it this year, or I think either this year or early last year, or late last year. But yeah, he's like everyone in that universe is like built, and they're like uber. I don't know if you want to say scary, but like uber like not realistic. It's not realistic at all. It's like hyper realistic, I guess. Like it's too much. It's like because Batman's a huge hulking guy. Like he's as big as the Hulk.
Okay.
Like I think it's Bane. Bane is not big. Bane is the same size as him. Joker is like a creature. Poison Ivy is like an alien. Not alien, but she looks like a something out of like
Alien-esque? Okay.
something out of like your nightmare basically. Everyone is built out of a nightmare basically. Like Superman's this huge dude that's like super real, super serious, not funny. Like
Why do you think the comics? I feel like Marvel comics or DC comics, they've really only really interested in a very certain age group and demographic. What's up with that? Why do you think it's not global? Why do you think it's not like?
Well, DC is pretty global compared. Marvel is also global now too.
Nah, not the comics.
Not the comics. DC
What?
comics are, but DC movies are not.
I mean, okay, so there's a lot of promotion behind.
If you think back to
There's
it,
a lot of promotion behind.
before the Marvel,
Yeah.
what happened?
There's a lot of promotion behind the run you're talking about.
Absolute Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is, but like it's
And, I
mainly
mean,
TikTok. It's like
do
TikTok
you
and Instagram
see,
and stuff
do
like
you
that.
see a high schooler reading that? I don't
Yeah,
see
I
it.
could see it. It's very like it's like
I don't see a high
brooding
schooler.
and like
High
dark.
schoolers age
High school like
14?
that kind of stuff, no?
14 to 18?
Yeah, they're into like they themselves are like. I know I was like, at least I wanted like the super cool like stuff. Like it's kind of like that, I guess, for them basically. I feel like that's what it's meant to do. Cause like Marvel had the Ultimate Universe. I don't know if you heard of that before, but
Okay.
the Ultimate Universe was basically a rated R version of the regular Marvel universe. So
Okay.
they had a different universe, and that universe, like Mr. Fantastic, he was the maker. I don't know if you've heard of that before. Like he was like a evil version of himself, but not evil. He actually was he was basically Doctor Doom. He was so good that he was evil. Like he wanted to save everyone in the Thanos kind of way. Like he wanted to do the most thing possible that was kind of unethical basically to do. So he got too smart. His brain stopped working, all that kind of stuff, and then like
This is like Tony Stark poisoning the water.
kind of yeah. And then like Spider-Man, basically so they can help more people, kind of that kind of stuff. Like Spider-Man, He's actually the only normal person in that universe.
Hmm.
The Blob. Have you heard of the Blob before? He's a villain from the X-Men series. He like has a time where he like goes and actually like eats, like he eats a bunch of superheroes. Like he goes around like being a cannibal and stuff like that.
Okay.
Like it's a very dark series. So like I think that's what they're like trying to do is make an absolute like a DC version of that. Because DC's always been the more serious one anyways. Mm-hmm. So I think now they're trying to really have, now that with Superman movie, advertising DC as more like a more lighthearted, not completely lighthearted like Marvel, but more less serious. They want to have a comic series that really like leans into the seriousness.
I mean, you also have series like Old Man Logan.
Yeah.
You know, like I feel like
But there's a more fantastical nature about that.
I really
than
feel like
Marvel,
they've locked themselves in.
Who, Marvel?
I think Marvel and DC Comics, they've locked themselves into a
Specific genre?
and a specific age group and a
Sure.
specific demographic.
Well, Marvel, I feel like anyone
Okay, so
can really get
let's
into.
say like a competitor, for example, right? Like Japanese mangas.
Sure.
I feel like those are super approachable
Yeah.
to everybody,
Yeah.
and they're overcoming a language barrier and a culture barrier.
Yeah, I would agree. But like Marvel does have that kind of like reach though. They have that reach where everyone knows who they are. Like, no one knew who they were before the movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like only Americans, maybe some Europeans knew about
Mm-hmm.
it before, like when it was just comics. DC actually used to be bigger than Marvel when it was just comics versus comics.
Okay.
Now, after the movies happened, obviously, it's not because DC had a lack of good movies. As Batman mentioned, we had really good movies with Michael Keaton, Batman.
Yep.
Christian Bale's Batman were
Yep.
there too. So it's not like DC had bad movies. They just didn't have, and Christopher Reeve's Superman, before this Superman, was also a very good Superman movie too. So like,
I think
DC
the
didn't have
issue
bad
with
movies.
DC
Yeah.
was they locked themselves into two characters.
Yes, Superman and Batman.
Yeah, they locked themselves into
Added
that.
in Wonder Woman a little bit towards the end of their time in the DCU.
And they tried with the Green Lantern, and it was a flop.
Yeah, that was a flop. They did Aquaman.
They did Aquaman.
Yeah, Flash TV show was good. Arrow TV show was good.
Yeah, so-
Their TV shows are good.
So the TV shows were good. The
Yeah.
CW shows you're talking
Yes,
about.
yeah.
I would even put Smallville in there.
Yes. Peacemaker as well.
Smallville-
The new Peacemaker show, that's pretty good too.
I think Smallville was, I think, the first. It was really like the first TV show that I watched.
I think the reason why Smallville worked though was because it was very more relatable than a traditional superhero show. It was more like leaning into the characters themselves rather than the
and their
superhero-
life and their drama.
Yeah, like they still had superpowers, but it was more of a
It was more of a drama.
more of a drama than it was a superhero show.
But I thought it was a really good show.
Yeah. Of
Growing
course,
up, I
yeah.
thought it was a really good show.
I mean, I didn't grow up with it, but I watched it, and it's pretty good though. It's pretty good. You're old, so it makes sense.
That's fine. Arrowverse was good.
Yeah. Until
What
it wasn't.
happened?
Until it wasn't.
Yeah, until it was. What happened? You think they made too many seasons?
No, I don't think seasons were the issue. I think they just
Arrow,
ran out of writing.
they could have ended Arrow. I don't think they should have gone past the book,
What book?
his Black Book. I don't think they should have gone into the magic
What
realm
black book?
in Arrow. You know, like his dad left a book.
Oh yeah.
I don't think they should have gone past that plot point.
No, but they needed to though, because they can't just kill him off when they had the whole collaboration thing going on. Where they had the crossovers every like season.
I think you
and
just
stuff
keep
like
the book going. I think the magic thing, it just didn't make sense. It didn't flow with.
Are Magic with like Damien Dark and stuff like that?
Yeah, with Damien Dark.
I think that was a pretty good storyline though.
I didn't like it.
That was fire in my not the best. The best in my season. In my opinion.
That's around the time I dropped it.
Really, you didn't finish
Yeah.
that? You didn't finish the series?
Nah, once Damien Dark, I think like once he had that bunker,
Yeah.
I think that's where
That was pretty. It was pretty weird at some
That's
points.
the last episode I saw. The bunker was the last episode.
I'm telling you, the season after that, season 5,
Yeah.
is peak superhero cinema. I mean, that season, it was a season with Prometheus was the villain.
Okay.
Did you ever watch that kids PBS show called Electric Company?
No.
There was a really famous, the lead actor of that show.
Okay.
I forgot his name, but he played a character named Hector. He came into the Arrowverse into that season, played the main guy Prometheus. That's kind of a spoiler for everyone who hasn't seen it.
Okay.
Well, if you know what the kids show was called, Electric Company, but basically that season was one of the best TV show seasons of all time in my
think
opinion.
so?
I'm telling you, if you don't have to finish season 4. Literally just go back and watch season 5. It is the best, in my opinion, single-handedly TV show season of all time across any TV show, any superhero show, anything. I mean, it was class. It was peak.
Really?
It was amazing.
I also felt like they did What'd you call him? Red Arrow?
No, I think
Sidekick?
he goes by Red Arrow, but also Speedy.
Speedy.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like they did him dirty.
But they had two different versions of Speedy. They had his sister who was Speedy, and they had the regular Roy.
So this,
Roy
the
was
sister
Speedy
one,
too.
I mean, they basically teased it from the very beginning.
Yeah, yeah.
Episode 1.
Yeah, yeah.
I still think I don't think they did justice to Speedy as a character. I think there was more to it.
I believe so too.
I think there was
believe so
more
too.
they could have written for him.
But some of that was because the actor didn't want to come back for. A
Oh
couple
yeah?
seasons.
So what's behind that?
He was a Vampire Diary actor beforehand, and so he was, obviously in the show we saw he's in very nice, like very shredded shape, right? He had an issue with maintaining that shape, not like because he couldn't, but like physically it's really hard to maintain that kind of shape
Sure.
without like steroids and something like that. So he was all natural, shredded guy, but he just couldn't handle the pressure of keeping it all the time. So he came back. Everyone noticed like a big weight increase in him and stuff like that, and like it's realistic. Like people cannot fault that guy for it. He had an unrealistic body shape that he was being forced to keep. And at that point, he just left the show because he couldn't handle it.
Really?
Which is completely fair in my opinion. I mean, keeping
Okay, I didn't know
up
about
that kind of body
felt
level
like,
is just insane.
I thought it was a good plot line.
Yeah, no, he's a great. I mean, he's a great character. One of the
know?
best characters in that show, I think, was him.
I think it was a good plot line.
He was
I
awesome.
think it was going somewhere.
Yeah. Especially the whole like thing, the arc where they did at the end of season 1, where he was like fake dead, like he'd faked his
Yeah.
death basically, and then he like left town. That was super emotional, super cool tie-in. He still came back a couple seasons
He
after
came
that.
back, but
It wasn't the same.
it wasn't the same. Yeah. He should have been like like a part of like the team. Like you see him like every episode, he's doing something.
Because he's supposed to be sidekick of the Arrow. Yeah. He's so good that he was so. They depicted him as being so skillful.
Yeah.
He could have been his own hero. He could have been his own TV show about him, but it was just unfortunate.
I don't know about that. He could have taken up the mantle maybe, but I don't know about that.
Yeah. Because they did have they had the Arrow's daughter take up his mantle in season 8. His the last season of Arrow, so she was okay.
Was there like a time gap or something?
Yeah. They had like a big time skip after the big culmination of all the CW shows. Crisis on Infinite Earths. It was basically the end game for like the CW shows. They basically had a big time skip between that and where she also actually came from the future and helped them fight in that thing. Also, no spoiler. But then they continued the last season of Arrow in that future where she's from, basically. And she's the son of him and then the daughter of Felicity, obviously. So.
Okay. Well, why do you think like the acting kind of went away, especially when you see Flash?
Well, I mean,
so the new characters they added in Flash, I feel like the acting wasn't there.
Yeah, it was bad, man.
What do you think that was? Like, was it bad casting or bad writing? I'll be honest, I did not like Kid Flash as a character.
Really?
I was not a fan of
I think
his.
Wally was one of the best parts of that show.
I thought he was annoying.
He was annoying toward the end because he was all like zen and like doing the weird electric lightning figures and stuff like that. That was kind of weird. Yeah, I'll give you that. But that was more of a writing decision I think than it was him. I think he was still a good actor. He still did really good when he was in the first like season 2, season 3. I'm rewatching it right now. Actually, I'm watching The Flash right now.
Okay.
I believe that the issue with the newer actors was that they just weren't fans of the show. Like Chester, the black guy.
Yeah.
He was the only good new actor I feel like they added.
Yeah.
Because he actually was a fan of superheroes and DC. Even if he wasn't a super fan, he was still a fan. Cecile, Joe's wife or whatever, she was in the show earlier on, but she wasn't that good.
Yeah.
And she was just a random actor. They gave her superpowers for no reason. Yeah. And then the other girl, Chester's love interest, I forgot her name. She wasn't that good. Nora even, Barry's daughter, I feel like she wasn't even that good of an actor.
She wasn't.
Like they brought in random actors.
It was like,
thinking that
I'll be
work.
honest, Nora was a weird character.
She was super confident. She was like, not super confident. She was just so overconfident.
Yeah,
I feel like.
And her place in the show was weird. Like she's the same age as her parents.
Yeah.
It's just like
it was a weird dynamic.
It's a weird dynamic.
Yeah,
really weird dynamic. And the show I don't think the show ever could figure out a way to like make it work.
No, yeah, I agree. I don't
even think like the characters even understood like how to make it work.
Yeah, and I think also the issue of like, I don't remember that story where they had where she was like she wanted to work with Thawne, and he was and Barry was like so pissed, like what the heck do you mean you're gonna work with Thawne? Like in my opinion, I was like, I don't know how you were, but I was like completely on Barry's side. Most people on Barry's side, like how could you even think your father's history with his worst enemy who's done such terrible things to his family?
Oh yeah,
and you want to work with him just because you think you can save the world better with him, with his help.
I mean, I'll also say
bad writing.
Her writing was everywhere, all over the place. Sometimes she was super immature.
Yeah.
Like she was like a man child.
Yeah.
Then sometimes she's like super overconfident and wants to do whatever she wants.
Yeah.
was a weird.
I think
writing
they were
decision.
trying to force the.
I think they should have
because-
sent her back.
I think they're trying to force the girl Flash
Yeah.
with her, but which is not a bad issue because Jessie Quick, Harrison Wells' daughter in the other parallel in Earth 2, she was a great female Flash.
I think what they should
Nora
have
was
done.
she was too forced. I feel like she was.
They should have sent her back.
She was
They
a
should have
kid.
sent her back.
Yeah.
Give her an appearance every now and then.
Well, Barry tried to, and Iris
Yeah.
Iris brought her back.
Bro, that was so stupid.
I was like, I hate Iris so much.
That was so
man.
stupid. Iris has to be the most annoying character.
She what
has to be the
What
most
do you mean we are the Flash,
has,
Barry?
How
Come
has
on.
to be the most annoying
It's
character
the most
in the show.
all of fiction. I
the
feel like, bro.
the most unself-aware about what's happening.
Yeah.
She gets pissed off for no reason.
Dude, she got mad at Cisco for trying to bring back Barry after he
Yeah.
went to Speed Force. I'm like,
One thing was, the way they wrote her was she was a failed journalist, basically.
basically, yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
and it was literally because of Barry feeding her stories that she made anywhere.
Yeah, because he was
You know?
Flash. Yeah.
Like unlike in Superman, where Lois Lane is a successful
Yeah,
journalist.
even without Superman.
You know, even without Superman,
Yeah, she meets him before she
Yeah.
goes to Superman.
dude,
and she's writing
Iris
stories that are really good.
was basically a failed journalist.
Yeah.
She wasn't. It seemed like, as far as I remember, I mean, you're rewatching it.
Yeah.
But it seems like her boss didn't really like her.
Yeah, his dad. Her dad was awesome. I loved her dad.
Yeah, he
He
was a
was
good actor.
He was a great dad.
Yeah.
And he was a good actor.
Yeah.
He was there for all 8 seasons of the show
Absolutely,
too.
absolutely.
Yeah. He had way better options.
They should have
even,
made-
even the first.
They should have
Asian
made
girl,
him in charge of Team Flash.
Yeah, he's a
Because
police
once
officer.
Harrison
captain of
Wells,
the police force.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, like once Harrison Wells, you don't have like the smart Wells anymore. They should have like brought him in. He's there basically anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
I guess the only issue is that he's
doing
never
the
gonna be
police stuff,
like,
yeah.
like no one's ever gonna target him because no one knows he's Flash's dad other than Reverse Flash, obviously.
Yeah.
Other villains won't know they won't care enough about him.
Yeah.
I think the whole issue with the writing was they needed someone to like throw at the villains, which was Iris basically
Yeah.
because they needed Iris to be in peril all the time. Or not peril, but like just to be a
have drama,
dumb
right.
person
Yeah.
and get caught by the villains or get stolen by the villains, whatever. Like that one weird arc where the Reverse Flash switched stories with the Flash so that
Hmm.
he was married to Iris instead. Like that whole thing wouldn't work with Joe. Like if he tried to become like Joe's son, that would just be a super awkward dynamic.
Oh, yeah.
So I feel like that's the reason why they had Iris there, which the actor wasn't even that bad. She wasn't even that bad, but her character made me hate the actor, which is really mean to say. Because
She was annoying. She was annoying to see on screen.
yeah,
She was very annoying.
she was too good at playing the annoying character.
Yeah, she was very good at playing the annoying.
I'm sure she's a great actor. She's a great actor, I'm sure. But she just, she was.
They should have made her
writing
more
ruined
likable.
her.
They should have made her more likable.
Even, I think the one season when she didn't like the Flash, when she didn't
Oh,
have a crush
yeah.
on the Flash, was the best season she had.
I think so, because that's the least amount we saw of her.
Yeah,
The best villain was the guy with the freeze gun. What's his name?
Captain Cold.
Yeah, Captain Cold. I
Yeah.
think that's the best villain.
Yeah.
In the
you know the
Flash.
guy who played Captain Cold and the guy who played Heatwave in the Arrowverse have their own show, Prison Break.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. So they
Yeah.
had pretty good chemistry on the screen.
Yeah. I think they were the best.
Yeah.
In terms of like villain and being like a TV show villain.
Yeah.
I think they did the best job.
I believe so too. Yeah. They were really good. He was a great actor. It took me some time to get used to how he like said words. Like he would say
Yeah.
like he's like execute the plan. Like he had a really weird saying. But it was cool because he leaned into the character.
Yeah.
Obviously in real life he doesn't talk like that.
Yeah.
But like in the show, it was pretty cool to
His
like,
cadence
see him.
is kind of weird.
Yeah, but it was cool to see him lean into the awkwardness of Captain Cold, who's like an eccentric villain in
Yeah.
the comics, which is pretty cool. Yeah, that's awesome. He did a good job. A lot of actors did a good job in those shows.
I think Harrison Wells was a good actor.
Yes, yeah. He was a great. He played the Reverse Flash. He
Yeah.
played three
He
different
played
guys.
a bunch of different
bunch
people.
of different versions of himself
Yeah.
too.
You know?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought he was a good actor. I found Cisco kind of annoying when he got rid of his powers. I didn't understand that at
That
all.
was a stupid decision.
I didn't understand that at all because he ended up making tech.
to replace
Or-
his power.
yeah,
I'm like-
replace his power.
I'm like, dude. And it's stupid writing decision. Eric Wallace is the writer who took over after the main writer.
Okay.
It's his fault, man. He's the one who.
That didn't make any sense.
Yeah. I don't know. He's the issue.
So he got rid of his powers, and then he builds tech
Yeah.
to replace his powers.
Mecha
Silly.
vibe. Mecha vibe.
Silly, bro.
I
That's
mean,
silly.
Yeah.
What show do you watch these days? What show are you hyped for?
Marvel Zombies, bro. Did you watch it?
I did not watch it.
Dude, about you had
I've
one
been busy.
job.
I've been busy.
I've been busy too. I had two exams this week.
I've been busy. Okay, so tell me about Marvel Zombies.
Okay.
Okay.
Marvel Zombies.
Okay, I've seen the What If.
Okay, you saw what Felicia.
Yeah.
So you know at least the backstory at least, right? So this was a really cool series. I didn't think it was gonna be that good when I was going into it. I was like kind of bummed to like watch it.
Okay.
But like, dude,
Yeah.
it's TVMA, so you can't watch it with like your like with a kid or anything like that. But like, it's a really really good show.
You think
it
so?
Leans into like it's not horror. Like they make it out to be a horror show. It's more gory than it is horror. There's no jump scares. No like really like creepy aspect to it. It's creepy in the sense that Wanda is creepy. Like you remember Wanda from in that episode. So they have that aspect of creepiness, but like it's mainly like a show that's like all about dread basically. Like it's like oh okay, like it's more of a sad like a dark story than it is a creepy story. So it's all about like losing the people you love and sacrifice and stuff like that, which gives it a more emotional like not like emotional you're gonna start crying kind of thing, but emotional in the sense that like there's no hope kind of thing. Like you just feel the dread from the characters in the show. Like and they do a really good job of bringing back the 3 youngest actors that we have right now and the 3 youngest heroes we have right now. They bring back Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan, who is they're trying to shape up as the next big thing in MCU, which I believe is a great step because she did an amazing job in this show.
Yeah.
And then they brought back Haley Steinfeld's Kate Bishop from Hawkeye series.
Okay.
She was there. Now the third one, Riri Williams, the Ironheart, they brought her back, which is fair because they want to do Young Avengers eventually, and Young Avengers has to have her.
Sure.
But in my opinion, she wasn't the greatest part of the show. She was okay. Whereas Kate Bishop and Miss Marvel did really good. But yeah, they had her. They had those 2 as the main leads, and then they had Moon Knight, Blade combined together into one character, which had Mahershala Ali's version, the one that never came out. They said it was going to come out. They never came out. They had him as one of the leads too, and then they had Wanda, Elizabeth Olsen, the person who played Wanda in the actual movies. She came back to voice herself in the show. Okay. So they had they had a good tribute to Black Panther as well too in the show, because obviously his actor is dead. So they threw back to the actual Black Panther that was in the What If series.
Interesting.
So that was cool. Yeah, it's a very very awesome show. If you get a chance to watch it, anyone at home, you should definitely watch it. It's a pretty cool show. It's not very long either. It's like 4 episodes, 20 minutes each.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. It's a very easy watch.
Okay, well, let's talk about Ironheart. What's going on with that character?
Did you watch that show?
No.
I didn't watch all the show. I watched the last episode.
All I've seen are like snippets, and she seems kind of annoying.
She is annoying. She's very annoying. She believes that she's better than Iron Man.
That's the vibe that I felt like.
Not vibe. She says it in the show.
Oh yeah.
Which is the most worst part. I mean, like, how do you kill off your best character?
Yeah.
And then you have a nobody who's a random girl from MIT.
Yeah.
Who thinks she's the best person in the universe.
Also, so I've just seen snippets, but the MIT storyline didn't even make sense because she got like kicked out or something, right?
Mm-hmm. Because in Black Panther 2, the Wakandans come in trying to like recruit her or whatever.
Yeah.
And then like she like goes with them and then they're like, okay, why did you leave your dorm and stuff? Why did you leave the campus? Like
that's it. That's the reason.
I think I didn't watch the full show, so that's what I got from the show. Is that's the reason why she got kicked out.
That's kind of.
And she was too good for it apparently, so she didn't need MIT.
That's kind of dumb.
Like Iron Man never said he was too. I mean, he said he was too good for people, but he never said he was too good for like.
Yeah.
He was never cocky in that sense. Like he was like I'm better than you kind of sense. He was more like.
The thing was, he never had to say it.
Good sense. Yeah, he never said it. He just proved it. He just proved it.
Also, her suit is kind of lame.
Yeah, her comic suit is better.
Yeah.
If you look at her comic suit, it's a lot better. It's not as bulky. It's
what
more
do you think is going on that it looks so CGI?
Because it is all CGI. It's a show. That's why.
No, but sure. But like even like the CGI parts of Iron Man didn't look that CGI.
Well, I think it's because she has a nanotech suit from the start, while he had an actual metal suit that he actually wore on set for a couple times.
I'm not a fan of nanotech.
I don't like it either. Like it.
It takes away.
I hope
the
after the soft reboot, after Secret Wars, they go back to like the traditional
actual suits.
Because Black Panther, honestly, I love Black Panther, but they ruined the whole nanotech for the whole universe. Everyone has nanotech all of a sudden. Star-Lord has it.
Some of the best scenes of the Iron Man movie was when he was suiting up.
Yeah, the whole when he walked into his tower and stuff like that, and like Jarvis was undressing him and all that kind of stuff.
Or even like Iron Man 2, which is not the best Iron Man movie.
Yeah.
But he's suiting up in the racetrack.
Yeah.
That was a cool scene.
The suitcase scene.
Yeah.
Oh, it's awesome.
That's a cool scene.
And for me as an F1 fan too, like that was an awesome, cool thing to see too. I mean, it's
the nanotech is just so lame. Yeah.
Like with a suit,
it's like a gimmick, you know?
Oh, you built that? Like I built that kind of thing.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's, awesome.
It's like something you see, like even in Spider-Man. Nanotech, bro, what?
Spider-Man, he should not have nanotech. He should not.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. He should be like Iron Spider in the comics.
Half the like
with a suit
scenes with Spider-Man with his suit is like him like finding it in an alley. And like, webbing it up in some like corner so nobody sees.
Yeah.
No, takes away from his character.
Yeah. Like I mean, like especially like in I think it was in No Way Home or no Far From Home.
Yeah.
In his apartment, his nanotech suit has to be kept in like this liquid container or whatever. I'll put a picture in the podcast. Like it's a really futuristic thing that Spider-Man should not have just lying around in his apartment. I mean, it's like a PC.
Okay.
Filled with liquid that keeps his nanotech like moving around like a Venom symbiote, which is really stupid. I'm like,
Yeah.
if it's gonna be nanotech, at least have it to where it's combined in like a compartment or something like that, in like your test or whatever, like Iron Man's. But to where like you have to like do too much to get the suit on and stuff like that.
Way too much with nanotech. It's just not cool.
Yeah.
And
it doesn't
I'll
fit
be
a lot of
honest,
characters either. It doesn't fit in most of the characters.
It doesn't fit most of. Thing about Iron Man is,
Yeah.
as much as he wants to like improve and be more scientific,
Yeah.
more mechanical, part of his identity is being cool,
Yeah.
and it's just not cool.
Seeing everyone like admire his technology in that scene was cool because also his glasses like went into the armor as well too. Sunglasses, that was pretty cool. In the comics, the only version of Iron Man that has a nanotech suit is not even the main 616 Iron Man. It's the Iron Man, Superior Iron Man. Have you heard of Superior Iron Man before?
I have, yeah.
So he's the one that Tom Cruise was supposed to play in the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness that came out in the second Doctor Strange movie.
Yeah.
When they had the Ultron bots and stuff like that in that
Yeah.
Illuminati layer. Those Ultron bots were from basically supposed to be Tom Cruise's Iron Man's Ultron bots that he basically like.
Really?
He didn't fail with Ultron. He was that smart to where he made Ultron to what he wanted it to be. It's like a utopia version of the MCU basically with that universe. So in the comics, Superior Iron Man is the only Iron Man variant that has nanotech. The rest of them have regular suits, which is what I believe should be the case. Unless they do a second like a down the line they do a Superior Iron Man, or in this next Doomsday maybe they introduce Tom Cruise's Superior Iron Man. That would be awesome to see. That's why I in my channel I reference that in a video of mine.
He's getting a little old, a little long on the tooth.
It is, but so is Hulk. I mean, so is Wolverine. Hugh Jackman. He's 60 years old.
You think is he coming back? Did they say he's coming back as Wolverine?
Yeah, he's coming back.
As Old Man Wolverine or what?
No, regular, the one Wolverine Deadpool.
Deadpool?
Yeah, Deadpool Wolverine.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't even know that.
So I mean, they can bring him back. It's just for one movie, only one movie. You should bring him back for Doomsday, have him there as like a cameo, and just make the fans happy. I feel like just do some fan service there. You know?
Maybe.
That's my take on it. I mean, if he's a cool enough actor, give him some spotlight. He's already gonna get.
I don't think fan service is the issue. I think it has been the issue.
You think so?
Yeah.
That's a good point.
I think fan service has been the issue.
But give me some reasoning to why. 'Cause I don't completely agree.
I think that, okay, we talked about this last time. Christian Bale as the villain in Love and Thunder. They wasted that actor. I feel like it could have been any actor. They wasted that actor. And I think they were going for like, some celebrity fan service type deal.
I do agree.
I can't really think of anything. So a good example of fan service I would say was Daredevil in No Way Home.
Yeah, but that wasn't really fan service though, right? He wasn't Daredevil. He was Matt Murdock.
Yeah, but he's Daredevil.
Yeah, he's Daredevil. I mean, the only cool thing was like catching the brick or whatever. That was cool.
Yeah. So I think like stuff like that is cool.
Yeah.
But I think just introducing one because the fans think it's cool, I don't think it fits. I
feel like the gore issue is not more of a fan service thing.
I think it needs to be kind of established and like kind of moves the plot forward.
But I feel like the gore thing was not more of a fan service. I think it was more of a because no one really wanted to see. No one was begging to see Christian Bale as the gore.
Fair enough.
I think it was more of a director's thing, thinking, okay, we need a big actor to play the villain.
Yeah.
So let's bring him in.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a fan service thing because no one really was begging for gore.
Fair enough.
You don't need celebrities. Like for the new reboot, they have to learn that they can't use celebrities for every single hero. Robert Downey Jr. was not a celebrity before he came in.
Nope.
They need to bring in someone for all these rebooted characters. They're gonna bring if they're gonna reboot Captain America, if they're gonna reboot Iron Man, if they're gonna reboot Hulk, they need not nobodies, but like established actors who aren't celebrities that everyone knows about. Like bring in the guy from the F1 movie, the black guy from the F1, Damson Idris. Reboot him as the Black Panther. He's a young guy, young actor. He's been in a big movie, but he's not like the biggest face of Hollywood right now. He's just someone that people know about.
Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
What do you think is going on with that? That was weird casting.
It's a weird casting because they want to do long-term stuff with the Fantastic Four. Pedro Pascal is 60 years old already.
Oh yeah.
he's RDJ's age after RDJ already did 15, 16 years
you're
in the
right,
MCU.
you're right.
Pedro Pascal cannot play Mr. Fantastic till he's
For 15
80.
years.
Till he's 80.
Yeah.
He can't. They can make jokes about it all they want in Deadpool and Wolverine that Hugh Jackman's going to play Wolverine for until he's 90. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. If you want the fans to stick with it, they physically gonna have to kill off Mr. Fantastic. And because the rest of the actors, they're fine. Vanessa Kirby, she's 35 years old. She can play Invisible Woman. The guy who plays Thing and the guy who plays Human Torch, they're both young.
Yeah.
Pedro Pascal's the only guy who needs to change. He's 60 years old.
Absolutely.
They need to kill him off and do the Future Foundation storyline. Do you know what that is?
No, I don't.
So, Future Foundation actually is the opposite. In the comics, Human Torch dies.
Okay.
And Spider-Man comes in and becomes the fourth member of Fantastic Four. And they rebrand to the Future Foundation.
Really?
And Spider-Man comes in and he wears like a...
I've only read one
he becomes a new-
storyline where Spider-Man tries out to be a
the
Fantastic Four.
Bombastic Bagman storyline.
Yeah.
Or bringing Spider-Man, make him part of the...
Or do you think they're just gonna make
Fantastic
his son like a main focus?
Oh, but Franklin?
Yeah.
Franklin
Instead of
Yeah, they
Fantastic
could.
Four.
He's one of the most powerful characters
You know?
in Marvel
That's
ever.
what I'm saying. You know. And we've never seen him
But he
either.
looks too overpowered to be part of a team, though. He's so like.
But technically, Reed Richards is also too smart to be part of a team too.
No, he's not too smart. Bro. He's too smart, but he's not. He can't do anything on his own, though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like he can't go and defeat Doctor Doom on his own. In the comics, he has to. He has to have someone. He has to have the Molecule Man hold back Doctor Doom in order to beat Doctor Doom.
Okay, fair
And
enough.
I don't know if you know the philosophy behind Doctor Doom is that he's his own worst enemy. He internalizes the fact that he's number 2 to Mr. Fantastic, and then he goes, "Oh, I'm never going to be enough, so I have to like prove myself that I'm better than him."
Yeah.
The big thing that the Marvel fans also all agree on is that if Doctor Doom just set aside his
ego?
his ego to try and be better than Mr. Fantastic, he would be better than Mr. Fantastic. Because then he would be like, okay, if I just accept that I'm worse, I'm better. Whereas Mr. Fantastic always knows he's better.
Yep.
So he's like, he has that edge.
Yeah.
But Doctor Doom is like always trying to strive to be better than him. Kind of like how Reverse Flash trying to be better than the Flash.
Absolutely.
Like his whole philosophy is like, I want to be the Reverse Flash, so I can be the opposite and be better than the Flash.
Right.
So Doctor Doom has the same thing. He internalizes himself like, oh, I'm worse than Mr. Fantastic, so I need to get better. I need to get better.
Yep.
And he never focuses on actually doing
Improving
stuff. Like he could go and wipe out the universe like how he does in Secret Wars. He wins.
Oh, yeah, he does.
because he stops internalizing it.
So you saw Loki season 2.
I did.
Okay, so where is it? What is he doing these days? Like I never understood. Like what is God of Stories? Wait, what is that?
He's a pretty powerful character.
Okay, but what is that? What is meant by he's got a story?
He controls every storyline. Like he controls what happens. But he's
Okay,
Loki.
what does that mean? What does that
but
mean?
he's not like the He Who Remains character. He's not like King.
Yeah.
He's the opposite of King. He's gonna let everything happen as it needs to happen. He's not gonna interfere. Like you know what I'm saying?
Okay, but what does that mean?
He has the power to interfere if he wants to.
Yeah.
But he's not gonna do it.
From what I understood was so. He Who Remains had kind of 2 goals. First goal was he didn't want the timeline to branch out too much, and the second goal was he didn't want more kings.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is Loki doing differently? So So I'm guessing he's cool with a bunch of kings. He's cool with a bunch of kings.
Yeah, because his thing is.
And then somehow he's able to manage all the storylines. Without it causing like a rupture in the universe or in like the macroverse.
Yeah, because the issue was with the King with King is that He Who Remains. Before all the other kings came in. Is that he wanted to stop it from there being any other multiverses.
Right.
So once he did that, if there were any branch timelines, that ruined that made it unstable.
Right.
But once Loki broke that and killed He Who Remains, or Sylvie killed He Who Remains, I guess. Once like that controlled nature of everything went away, it freed up the multiverse to where the multiverse is allowed to adapt. It's allowed to branch out. Whereas the issue with He Who Remains was that he was constricting what should have been able to branch out.
You think this is our last appearance of Loki, or do you think that we're gonna see him?
No, he's already confirmed for Doomsday.
I feel like I remember when you were talking about them doing a soft reboot.
Yeah.
I have a belief that he's gonna be somehow involved in that. In actually like managing it or making it work.
Yeah.
Or stabilizing it or something like that.
So I don't disagree with you, but I also don't completely. I also kind of agree with you. So Loki, my opinion.
I feel like there needs to be a catalyst to, or maybe not a catalyst, but an accelerant to like stabilize everything. And you can't just like have like another pseudo Big Bang and then
Yeah, of course.
I think everything just happens.
No, so I think it's gonna. So in the comics, what happens is that Mr. Fantastic he goes into the White Room where Doctor Doom lives and all his power lives and stuff like that in Battle World in Secret Wars, and he like basically the Molecule Man, who I think in the MCU is gonna be Loki. So the Molecule Man I'm gonna have to go down a little bit of a rabbit hole.
Go for it.
So the Molecule Man in the comics,
Yeah.
he's this entity that basically has the power to blow up universes. So what Doctor Doom does in order to initiate Secret Wars is
Okay,
that
now you gotta explain. Okay, that's his only.
his only goal is to blow up universes.
Okay, and he's a good guy.
He's a good guy. Well, he's an anti-hero. He doesn't have a preference. He does whatever.
Is he like a celestial type being? Is he a
No,
human
he's
type being?
he's a very powerful guy.
Okay.
But he's just a random dude.
Is he like so? He's like a human.
Yeah, he's a human. Yeah.
Okay.
He has those huge power. I think he's a mutant. Don't quote me on that. I believe he's a mutant.
Okay.
But basically, Doctor Doom he sets off a chain reaction and basically tells Molecule Man, hey, go blow up every universe, and that's how the incursions begin. Where the universes collide, which is going to happen in Doomsday.
Okay.
So basically, he goes and he kills the Beyonders who control the multiverse.
Okay.
They're a piece of basic. You know, in Interstellar, have you watched Interstellar before?
Yeah.
So you know how there's like the supreme beings that connect.
Yeah.
So that's the Beyonders. So Doom basically kills them, takes their power, and then he goes and kills and tells Molecule Man, hey, I will.
Okay, so not to break your statement. So you have the Beyonders. Is Loki above that or is he below that?
So I'm getting to that. Okay. So I'm gonna go with this pretty fast, so it doesn't take too much time. Basically, Doom kills the Beyonders.
Okay.
He tells Molecule Man, "Hey, I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I just want to save the multiverse from being destroyed. So can you go up and blow up all the universes, so I can make my own new universe called Battle World?" And so Molecule Man agrees to it. He blows up all the universes, and then he makes Battle World, which is like basically the void.
Okay.
Where, like all the multiverses come into one, basically one world.
Okay.
And Doom rules over all of it. Then what happens in Mr. Fantastic? The whole story of Secret Wars happens, and Mr. Fantastic basically goes into the White Room, talks to the Molecule Man, and says, "Hey, Molecule Man, can you just like you know what Doom's doing is wrong? Can you just help me stop him?"
Okay.
Basically, Doom finds out. Doom goes to the room where they're in, what's called the White Hot Room.
Okay.
That's where all the power was stored, and Molecule Man basically takes back all the power from Doom and makes it a fair fight between him and Mr. Fantastic.
Yep.
Mr. Fantastic beats him, and then Molecule Man gives the power to Mr. Fantastic, not permanently, but just temporarily, to reset and soft reboot the whole Marvel Universe. So my theory is that Loki is the Molecule Man of MCU. So that Doom, basically, his main objective in Doomsday will be to go and to that tree where Loki's sitting.
Yep.
And go and kill Loki for his power. Take that power.
Okay.
And then Loki becomes the Molecule Man. And once he kills Loki, all the universes start to collide, incursions start to happen.
Right.
And Doom makes Battle World, and which is basically I think he's gonna adapt the Void from Loki, and Deadpool Wolverine.
Yep.
And make that his Battle World basically. That's my theory. So I don't know what you think of that. That's like that's what I'm telling you basically. That's like what I think Loki's gonna be like. But I thought it was a pretty good episode. I think it's a good topic to end on.
Yep.
What about you? Think it's a good? I think that was a good episode.
I think it was cool. We were able to get Batman on, Downtown Batman.
Yeah.
You guys should look up his stuff and follow him.
We'll have all that in the description below on the YouTube video, and then I'll try and add on Spotify. I don't know if it's possible, but I'll try to add on there for sure. Definitely go check him out on Instagram, TikTok.
We're gonna try to clip some of his stuff in. You guys can take a look at it.
Yeah, definitely go check him out. Show support for him. He's doing great things for the community. Maybe inspire some of you guys to go do more stuff as well too. But yeah, awesome to talk to you, Batman. Hopefully you're watching this.
Yep. And I hope we'll see you again in 2 weeks.
Yes, and hopefully we'll try and get on one of our friends. Hopefully he'll be on, and then hopefully we'll all try and get another special guest as well. So yeah.
Sounds good. All
I hope you guys enjoyed the third episode of Order 66.1 FM, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.
Yes, sir. Take care.